Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about something I get asked. You guys always hear me say this, but I do. Leasing land. Can you lease land? How long can you do it? Should you lease land instead of purchase with your wife? That's some big questions. A lot of times this video won't be that long because as you know, I did some research on this. I have a friend attorney in town. You can lease land as an American. There is a couple of ways you can go about this. Leasing land is something that, if you're a Filipino national, you can lease up to 99 years. So say you're a Filipino and you want to lease the land from someone has it, they need money, or you're leasing it for commercial uses such as farming, mining, something like that, you can lease the land up to 99 years. Now, non-nationals, now what you can do is just have your wife lease the land for 99 years since she's a Filipina. Another way you can do it, say for instance you're a foreigner, whatever that is, and you're here and you live here and you got all the correct visas and things. A non-national, you can lease it to 25 years up to another renewable of another 25 years. So 50 years. Now, my attorney said there is a clause that you can actually do another 50 years on it. But he says it's 25 years and 25 years renewable. So if you're Filipino, and I say for instance, we find a piece of property and the guy's wanting to lease it and we pay him a fee or a monthly fee or yearly fee, we can lease that land up to 99 years. Now after 99 years it goes automatically back to the owner, automatic, no matter what. So whoever owns the land after 99 years, it goes back to them automatically. Now the non-nationals, the foreigner, 25 years. So it kind of gives you an idea. And it's renewable another 25 years, so 50 years. Well, 50 years is actually a pretty good time, or even 99 years is a pretty good time. I mean, if you live to 99, start at age 1. So, say for instance, you come here and you're 40 years old and you want to lease land 99 years, you're probably in pretty good shape. Now, your children, you want to build something for your children and family, so you probably need to take something else, take a look at something else to do with that. Now, foreigners can also own the houses themselves above the land, or the commercial buildings, or the buildings above the land. But they cannot own the land itself. So that is something that you have to, like Chicha here, we own the land. She owns the land. And my name is on it. But does not mean I'm entitled to anything. It just means when she sells it, it has my signature. But if I'm not available or something happens, she can still have the land. It's her land. But I can own the houses above. So you could easily set it up as with your fiance or your Filipina that way. But whatever I have is going to the girls anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Because my boys are set, or my boy is set. And as you guys know, I lost a son, so my boy is set. So he's set, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Now, so that's really something. Now, condo, on the other hand, there are guidelines about a condo. There are particular guidelines. They can only sell, it's like 60% of the condos have to be owned by the Filipino. 40% you can own with a foreigner or non-national. So they say, okay, you can have 100% in the buildings. So you have a building that's 100 units. 40 units only can be sold for non-nationals. The other 60 has to be Filipino. And they do that ratio. It's because it's set. It was a law set back in 1935 is what he said. I don't know. But it was set back. So you can actually, so 40, you can, yeah, you still own the condo. But you don't own the land it's on. You only own that part above there. That place, that room, that space, that apartment, that condo. Just face it, the condos here are apartments. They're small apartments. It's just one big studio apartment or small studio apartment, depending on where you're buying them at, and depending where they're being built from. But I do want to tell you this, that he said that 40% of those units can be sold to non-nationals. The other 60% has to, so they do that 60-40 split. It's a choice whether you want to own a condo or not, and that creates a whole nother video. Imagine, this is something I want to say about condos. If you're thinking about having condos, think about really closely whether you want to own the condo. It's like having an apartment. You don't have any kind of say, anybody around you, up and bottom, all the way around. So all the way around you, up, you're surrounded. Door slamming, noise, kids, dogs, cats, whatever. Be prepared. It's not like U.S. where you have a guidelines that says, okay, you can't be loud. Not saying there won't be. I'm just saying. A friend of mine bought a condo. He moved into it, excited, everything was fine for about a year, and then all of a sudden, all the tenants around him became very noisy at night, drinking, partying, karaoke in the condo units. The owner that owns the unit said, hey, they put a stop to it, but then again, too, you can only stop it for a short period of time. They're back cranking it up again. So, of course, now his unit's up for sale, and now he's looking for a small piece of property out in the province so he can do it. And one thing I suggested to him, you might think about looking at leasing land. Because a non-national, you can lease land for 25 years. So you're just going to be here a couple of years, and there's a house on it. And maybe there's a house in some rice, or a house in sugarcane, or a house in crops of something. You know, there's many crops here. You could do that. And you could do it inexpensively. It's not as expensive as you think it would be. It's not saying you're going to be paying $200-300 a month. It's a set price. Usually it's a yearly price. You just pay it every year. Or it's a set price or a lump sum price. It depends. It depends on the owner and what they want, and where they want to lease it. But I want to do this video real quick and kind of give an idea about leasing land. Should you not? I think it's a great idea. If you're looking at something coming, you're non-national, you want to do something, and there's some available, and there's many real estate agents that are aware of that. All you got to do is go on Facebook Marketplace, and you'll find someone there that can help you with that. I want to thank everybody always for watching, and please hit like and subscribe.